In this video, we're going to cover how to create your own custom Google Classroom banner using Canva. Let's get started. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gabriel Carrillo. If you are into educational technology and food, then I'm your guy. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button and make sure that you turn that notification bell on. That way you get notified when new videos are published. But let's get right back into the content. Let's create our own custom Google Classroom banner using Canva. I'm in my Google Classroom right now, and if you're interested in making sure that your Google Classroom is set up nice and streamlined with no clutter, make sure you check out my previous video. You can click up here somewhere to check out that video as well. And you'll notice that I have the default banner, whatever you want to call this, up top. But I want to create my own. I want to make it my own with my own personality, specifically to the content of the class. It's a culinary class, so let's go ahead and jump straight to Canva. Here I am in Canva, and you notice that I'm already logged in. Let's go ahead and click Create a Design, and we're going to type in Google Classroom. And they actually have a Google Classroom header pre-made template, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and click on that. And there it is. There are a bunch of pre-made templates here in the design, but I am a fan of just starting from scratch. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to go to Elements over here, and I'm going to go ahead and start typing in cooking because it's a culinary class. You'll notice that it's bringing me all the results that have to do with cooking, both graphics and photos, videos, and some other stuff. I just want photos. So I'm going to go to Photos, and let's go ahead and, ooh, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that image there. I'm going to go ahead and extend it out. So I'm going to grab this corner and make sure that I fill this entire area. And from here, I can change what exactly I want in that banner. So that looks good to me. Now, I think it's about time for us to add some text. Well, when you're working with these Google Classroom banners, it's very important that you put the majority of your information here in the middle. Down on the bottom right-hand corner, Google Classroom will put an information symbol. It will also put your title of the class on the bottom left-hand corner. So you want the bulk of your information here in the middle. So let's go ahead and add some text. We're going to click on the text here. And I'm going to go ahead and add a text box by adding a heading. And let's go through our headings here. I really like this font here. And I think I'm going to try 80. And because I have somewhat of a dark background, I'm probably going to want to change my font color to white. There we go. So there's my heading. I'm going to go ahead and edit my heading. All right. So there is my heading. Let's go ahead and center that. All right. So that looks pretty good there. All right, so you'll notice that the background kind of clashes with the font. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my background here, and I am going to click on my transparency tool and maybe lighten this up a bit, maybe to like 70. Okay, so that actually looks pretty good, but I should probably change my font color to something that pops out a little more. So you can kind of go through here with your colors, whatever your color palette is, whatever. Maybe you're gonna stick with the font color size of your campus to kind of keep it on brand. But to me, that looks pretty good. So what I'd like to do is I'm gonna go ahead and click on my font, and I'm gonna go to Effects, and I can maybe do a drop shadow, or maybe pop with a little lift here, or maybe outline it. Actually, that outline looks pretty cool. I'm not really a big fan of outline with some of my projects, but I really like the way that it looks there. It kind of pops off the page and makes the font stand out. And if you like Bitmojis, you can click up here if you have that Bitmoji extension, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this image and drop it in here. And maybe I want that little guy right here somewhere. There we go. So I've got my classroom header banner ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and click share and download this. And I always like to use JPEGs because I've come into scenarios where I download the PNG and it's just a little too large and Google Classroom rejects it because of the file size. So once I've downloaded it, I can then go back to my Google Classroom, and here's where the magic happens. We're going to go ahead and click on Customize, and from there we're going to choose Upload Photo. And the most difficult part of the entire process is remembering where your photo is. So let's kind of comb through here. I've uploaded my photo. Here it is, and you'll notice that it wants to kind of crop it, but we can grab the corner, extend it, and do the same thing here to the bottom right, and select class theme. And from here we could change the font color and the overall look and feel. I'm going to go with this orange color and click Save. And you'll notice that I now have my Google Classroom header. Now you'll notice that maybe my font's a little too big. I can always go back and change it here in Canva and re-download it. However, this is the process that you would go through to create your own custom Google Classroom banner. If you have multiple classes, you can really easily add a page, or maybe even duplicate the same page and call this one period 2, period 4, period 5, and create all your banners in one shot, and then go to download them, and you have them all downloaded so you can upload them to each individual class. So that's how you create a quick Google Classroom header using Canva with their pre-made size template. Obviously you can do a whole bunch with this. The sky is the limit. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you click on that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and share it with that team member or that teacher down the hall. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, have a great beginning of the school year, and buen provecho.